Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Worse Than Death. In the last video, we managed to get through the hospital, and learned a few more things about what's actually going on here. But it's all very terrifying, so I have a feeling if I was playing this on Hard or Nightmare, it would get even more insane with trying to avoid the monsters. But at least on normal, I get unlimited lives. I haven't really needed them much, though. Alright, let's get this terrible tragedy going. I finally made it. It's already after 3 in the morning, but that note said something was set to go down earlier tonight. I have to find out what was supposed to happen here. It might be the only way I can find Flynn again. Hey, I can hide behind the table. Cool. So, work schedule for the mill. Among the names here, I recognize Jack's, as well as Grace's father's. It's hard to read, but it looks like the manager on most of these shifts was named Forrester Tabber, I think. It doesn't look like Jack was getting many shifts. He's hardly on the schedule at all. The table is covered in leftover donuts and dirty coffee mugs. Looks like there was a struggle here. Some of the mugs are broken. There's still coffee dripping on the floor. Yep. Door's locked tight and is covered in scratch marks. Oh, that's gonna be fun to avoid. This Jack's work locker is stuffed full of old work boots and clothes. There are some empty pill bottles at the bottom in a plastic bag. I don't like this place. This must be the main floor. It feels a little chilly in here. There are blood splatters on the wall, like something was slammed up against it. The door is shut with a remote lock of some kind. It feels extremely cold to the touch. There's something scratched onto the metal of the door. 3 red robins. The first waits for all the other birds. The second attacks first. The third moves only after his opponent. Okay. Neatly stacked wood here is covered in scratches. A nice big hiding spot. Alright, let's look in here. Door's locked tight. I don't see a keyhole. There's something scratched into it, though. 3 blue jays. The first retaliates immediately. The second makes no move. The third follows the first's orders. Okay. This is gonna get complicated, isn't it? The door's locked tight. There's a keyhole here. Looks old and rusted. Okay. Looks like some kind of beat-up old control panel. Maybe something here will let me access more of the mill, but how the hell am I supposed to know what to do? Alright, now let's take a look around. Okay, so both of those areas is going to have a key in it, I believe. Looks like this panel contains some kind of security shutoff equipment. You can probably access it, but the front door has been shut tight with 2 locks. Ew. Weird. The lumber that's stuck here on the conveyor looks half frozen. It's covered in ice crystals. Something sticky on the wood, like sap. The whole thing smells stale. It looks like blood. It's a torn piece of paper. Piece of work uniform. It must have been stuck under some of the wood on the conveyor. There's a name tag on it. It says Froster Tabbers? Oh boy. Damn, the chute is completely clogged with uncut lumber. I won't be able to get out there that way. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. So, it was the first attacks, third retaliates, the second does nothing, the first waits and sees, no. Okay, so let's go. The first waits and sees. Retaliate. The second waits and sees. Then. Okay. Anything? Nothing. Alright, I'll have to figure this out. This is giving me a headache. Attacks first. Retaliates. This one follows the orders of the first. This one attacks only after the opponent. This one waits for all the other birds. This one does nothing. Sound like that did something. Great! I was trying to figure that out for ages now. Jeez. Oh no. One of those things is here now. And I'm gone. Frick. Can you get up here? Maybe not. Alright. Stomping around. Go away. Can I get through here now? No. I can get in here though. Okay, I tried to run away. What the? Oh dear. So I can follow you into rooms. No wonder it gets harder. Wait for it. Here he comes. And this is gonna have lots of death in it. Alright. The door release switch worked. Awesome, I can get in here. This microwave has definitely seen better days. I better think it still works. I've lost all ability to read. Don't know if this could cook anything reliable, but it would be able to heat something up at least. Ugh, the kitchen counter is a complete mess. Dirty napkin with some marks on it has been stuck to the wall. Alright. One of the lockers is open. Awesome. It belonged to Grace's father. His name is on the door. Inside, there's a photo of several of the mill workers, including Jack. He's been circled in black marker. There's a note scribbled on the back. He's the one you want. Hey, there's also an old key in here. That could come in handy. There are a number of official-looking reports. A notice on the table. Most of them are about Jack. They mention him causing trouble at work, showing up late, and often being in a disorderly state. They're all signed by the floor manager, Forrester Tabber. Seems like Jack really was the screw-up Flynn said he was. This old TV looks pretty busted up. I think the channel button still works. What's this? Up, middle, bottom? Yeah. Okay. That's weird. I'll have to come back to this. Hide in here. Wait for monster go by. I don't know what you are, but I can't believe I can see you. Tiptoe away. It's open now. Holy crap. The room feels so cold. It's like the inside of a walk-in freezer. In the cold, I can smell something off, like old meat. There's a pile of lumber here. That's been hastily cut. It's stained dark and has a disgusting, almost sweet smell to it. The whole wall looks like it's been frozen solid. There are ice crystals everywhere. They're starting to melt now, but it's almost as if the room was flash frozen like a bag of vegetables. Something feels different than before. Those things always feel cold, but this is much more intense. Can't help but feel a sense of anger in here. It's unsettling. You're telling me. Oh. It's a large industrial saw for cutting lumber. It's completely covered in blood. Some of the blood is still dripping, but it's thick, like syrup. I think it's because of how cold it is in here. What is that? One of the sawmill workers was pushed into the blade of the industrial saw. There are half-frozen pieces everywhere, but I can't tell who this is. The man's uniform has a large spot torn out of it. Wait a minute. His hand looks like it's still holding onto something. It's frozen shut, though. Ugh, this is disgusting. But if I can somehow thaw out this hand, maybe I can see what it is. Got a frozen hand! The conveyor belt here brings in lumber from another room to be cut. To be cut here. It's jammed completely with boards and pieces. Don't like this. Hide. Okay. Oh, this guy's super creepy. Come on, give me a chance to get out of here. Alright. Ugh, gross. The hand just fits inside. Okay, time to thaw this thing out. Guess I just turn the dial and press the start button. But what temperature should I set this to? I don't want this thing to explode on me. Dirty kitchen with blah blah blah. Sticky notes. There has to be something around here for a clue. Wait a second. Up, middle. That's down, up, down? I don't know. Let's try up, down, up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I don't know. Alright, so if I use the vibration on the controller, it'll tell me where to lock this thing. Right there. I was right. The hand was holding something after all. Found orange key 2. Alright, so where do I use the keys? Rusted key. Ooh, crows. I don't like the crows. What was that? It's a shoe. I think it's one of Vanessa's pumps. I remember her wearing those at the reunion. What is it doing out here? Bird? Oh, good hidey hole. Oh, I don't like this place. Okay, nothing back over here. Except for a hidey hole, which I may have to use. Oh, this... Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay, let's look over here. The shelf is crammed as full as it possibly can with solvent, tools, and dirty old rags. There's a box here labeled rope, but I don't see any rope inside. It's a workplace safety poster. It tells employees to wear the right equipment for the job. What kind of equipment would help me now? Not much, I bet. There's a whole collection of discount brand beer bottles here. They smell stale, and their yellow labels are faded. Someone has been drinking this slop here for quite some time. It's a crumpled cigarette pack with one of the flaps torn off. I've seen this brand of cigarettes before. Inside the pack is a handwritten note in ballpoint pen. It says, "Meet V, 10 p.m. Saturday." So something was going to happen tonight. That's weird. The door has a lock on it, but it's been busted open. It smells awful in here. Hey, it's the other piece of that torn up letter I found in Grace's father's locker. It's from the local newspaper. It's typed out on official letterhead and very brief. Thank you for your newest letter and for the photo. As we've stated before, however, we cannot run an investigation based solely on hearsay. The letter is signed by Vivian. Of course, she runs the newspaper. Now, the photo this mentions must be that circled image of Jack I found in the break room. Oh, there's a pretty serious-looking homemade lab set up here. It looks like someone was manufacturing drugs. Well, actually, Jack. There are wrappers, old medicine bottles, and old lab supplies, some of which look like they came from the high school. Hold on. There's some kind of letter here. Whoever wrote it looks like they could barely hold a pen. You tell me to stop, but how can I? What am I supposed to do? She's gone. Now I'm gone. It's not my fault I loved her. I didn't ask to. This whole damn town died the day that she died. Okay. A purse. Anything over here? These shelves are covered with years of accumulated grime, dust, and dirt. Looks like there was a struggle of some kind here. So the cans and boxes on the shelf have been knocked over. What? It's Vanessa's purse. What is it doing way out here? There are pill bottles in here, but the labels don't make any sense. I think they were reused. Inside the bottles are some kind of crystalline rocks. Wait. There's some kind of homemade drugs. Obviously. Alright. There's a note scrawled on the back of a faded piece of newspaper. Newsprint. Is written in ballpoint pen. Smarten up. I can't keep covering for you. It's a bright orange key. It looks very worn, and the number 1 is written out on the hand. Orange key found. Cool. Well, I have 2 of these orange keys now. Let's get out of here. And run from that monster. Okay, up we go. All the birds are gone. It's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. There's not a... Yeah, there is a place to hide. Alright. So, use the keys, turn off the equipment, hide underneath the table. One, 2. Okay, I've got the panel open. Probably need to press these buttons in a sequence to do whatever it is this does. 1, 2, 3, 4. That worked. I heard something unlock far off somewhere. Huh? Wonder what that opened. Hey! Damn, the chute is completely clogged with... okay. So that's clogged. So, what opened? I didn't see. Hide. So I know that I'm not gonna get too close to it and get eaten. That'd be bad. Alright. There goes monster. Stop that. You fly trap. Hide. You run by. Keep going. I'm gonna run this way. Okay. That should have opened up this door. The safety switch release must have worked. One of the old industrial window panes has been left open here. There's a chilly draft coming in from outside. And you're not going to make any comment about the blood? Someone could have climbed in using these stacks of wood to get down. There are deep, bloody scratch marks embedded in the wood. They look like they could have come from fingernails. Okay, bird. Oh my god, no. It's Vanessa. She's been strung up from the scaffolding by her neck. Just regularly, too. She's still twitching. Her face is swollen from being strangled, and her eyes... Oh, God. Her eyes just keep staring out. She's still wearing what she was at the reunion. One of her shoes is missing. God, Vanessa, why did you have to come here tonight? And what did you do to deserve this? Can't take the sight of her or the smell. I have to get out of here. Oh! Holy shit. Thank God you're okay. Are you hurt? I'm fine. Really, just a bit more banged up than usual. I can still walk. What's wrong? You look upset. Flynn, it's Vanessa. What do you mean? What's going on in that room? No, don't go in there. Why not? Let's just get out of here, okay? Okay, fine. You can fill me in on the way. On the way to where? Come on. We have to get to the library. Okay. Well, this was a hectic episode. I guess I will leave it here for now, and we'll pick this up in the next chapter. Piecing things together. So until then, see you guys.